Now with the help of an example, by making a particular situation, I want to tell you how to make the probability distribution table, how to find the mean, how to calculate variance, and how we find the standard deviation. To make you this clear, I am taking one question. Find mean, variance and standard deviation for what problem? For the number of heads in the simultaneous toss of 3 coins. If we toss 3 coins together, then how we will make the probability distribution table, how we will calculate mean, variance and SD. So xi is the particular event associated with that given random experiment. Here experiment is to toss 3 coins together. We know that if 3 coins are tossed together, then 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8 situations, that is 8 number of sample space we can make ready. So there are in all 8 situations, and out of these we are looking for what? We are going to make the situation for the number of heads. Number of heads may be what? 0, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. Because there are 3 coins, so number of heads cannot be more than 3 and cannot never be less than 0. So situations we have thought that xi, that is the number of heads, is 0, 1, 2, 3. If there are 0 heads, it means that there is no head. If there is no head, then in this situation, otherwise we can say there are all tails. If all tails, only one situation out of 8. So corresponding probability of getting 0 head or all tail is 1 by 8. Then if there is 1 head, for getting 1 head we have 3 situations. On the first coin may be head, other 2 are tail. On the second may be head, other 2 are tail. On third, so it is 3 by 8. Getting 2 heads is 3 by 8. Getting 3 heads, all 3 heads, head, it is 1 by 8. For the verification that this probability distribution is right or wrong, we have to go for calculating the sum of the corresponding PIs. P1, P2, P3, P4, X1, X2, X3, X4. So P1 plus P2 plus P3 plus P4, 1 by 8 plus 3 by 8 plus 3 by 8 plus 1 by 8. It is 8 by 8, that is 1. So it is correct. Now, this much of the discussion, that is first line and the second line, first row and second row, this much of the part is known as the making of the probability distribution table. Now we are extending our problem to calculate the mean, variance and standard deviation. We have xi as 0, 1, 2, 3. So xi square, there is square, 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. After it, pi into xi square. So probability is pi, that is 1 by 8 and xi square is 0, their product is 0. 3 by 8 into 1 is 3 by 8, 3 by 8 into 4 is 12 by 8, 1 by 8 into 9 is 9 by 8. Their sum of pi into xi square 0 plus 3 by 8 plus 12 by 8 plus 9 by 8 is 24 by 8, that is what? 3. Now for calculating the mean, we need to calculate pi into xi. We have pi what? We have pi as 0. Pi we have 1 by 8, xi corresponding is 0, 0 into 1 by 8 is 0. 1 into 3 by 8 is 3 by 8, 2 into 3 by 8 is 6 by 8, 3 into 1 by 8 is 3 by 8. Sum of all the values obtained in pi into xi, 0 plus 3 by 8 plus 6 by 8 plus, that is your 3 by 8. It gives after simplification as 3 by 2. Now for calculating the mean, as I told you, the mean is what? It is sum of corresponding observations, that is events, into their respective probability sum, that is pi into xi sigma. Sigma pi into xi is what? 3 by 2. So we can say the mean of the problem is 3 by 2. If we talk about the variance, Variance formula is pi into xi square minus mean square. Mean means pi into xi whole square. So pi into xi square, its value is what? 3. Minus mean is 3 by 2 whole square 9 by 4. After subtracting we will get it is 3 by 4. So ultimately we have obtained mean, we have obtained variance, and standard deviation is what? Very simply take the square root of variance, that is known as our standard deviation. Variance is 3 by 4, its square root is root 3 by 2. Hence we can calculate all four things. First two lines, first two rows are indicating the probability distribution. Sigma pi xi is going to show you mean, and with the help of pi into xi square minus mean whole square we have obtained 3 by 4 as variance, and the square root of variance, that is root 3 by 2, is the standard deviation of this problem in tossing 3 coins together for obtaining the number of heads.